So, willkommen zurück. Wir gehen uns mal das Labor von Phineas Welles angucken.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it! Blast, that's loud.
Aber wir können nicht hören.
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself.
Also wir können ja auch mal die Quest aktivieren, fällt mir gerade so ein.
Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Das ist so ein bisschen der Prototyp vom verschrobenen Wissenschaftler. Hallo. Bubbles. Ah ja. Und er ist und er hat sich eingeschlossen? Mit so einer Rettungskapsel wurde ich auf den Planeten geschickt, nach Terra 2, wo ich hier den eigentlichen Captain vom Raumschiff dann, sagen wir mal, ich bin weich gelandet und er war nicht mehr Captain des Schiffes. Geht es da um uns? Habe einen neuen Partner nach Terra 2 geschickt. In die Nähe von Edgewater. Er ist an meiner Unternehmung beteiligt, aber Vertrauen meinerseits nur bei etwa 23,7% im Moment. Er birgt gerade ein Schiff. Ach, oder ist das Cawthorn? Das kann sein. Also die weiche Landung. Irgendwelche Experimente? Okay, er will sich die Zahl 14 merken. Hier lebt noch irgendwas? Großer Klaumer natürlich. So, und hallo.
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, you know, in case you were prone to vomiting.
Mehr Mundwasser kaufen. Ja. Ah, da geht's um Hawthorne. Von Captain Hawthorne erwerben. Einen neuen Komplizen, damit bin ich gemeint. Umstrahler.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effects aspect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
Wachungsgerät.
The one I gave you before your pod landed? Ruined beyond repair. Impossible to find replacement parts. That's Halcyon Manufacturing for you. Don't worry about it. I'm reasonably certain you're not going to spontaneously expire. No need to monitor your recovery.
Ja, dann danken
Not
wir
at all,
nochmal.
my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner.
Ja, ich bin halt
I
sehr
only
freundlich.
regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals. Of course. What's on your mind? Never know what being frozen did to your brain. There's always a chance you might turn violent.
Nein, niemals.
I've no desire to end up like Thompson. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of
Toilettenpapier ist wichtig.
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Fine looking hideout you got here. My name's Felix, by the way.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
Oh, okay, Essen.
Oh, very well. I can be a little cantankerous when I haven't had my caffeinoids. You have my apologies and so forth.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, I am You're a talented scientist after all. Our kind has always been Yes, indeed. Well done. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely.
Okay, ich glaube, mehr können wir hier einfach nicht rausholen. Naja, immerhin haben wir die Wissenschaftswaffe von hier geholt. Ich denke mal, dann brechen wir mal nach Monarch auf. Schauen mal, was uns da denn so erwartet.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial. Message from Dr. Welles. He'd like to congratulate you on finding a route to Monarch.
Ja.
Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Culkelly. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They can help us. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps? You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss.
sollten wir
Once
doch
you have
vielleicht
everything you
zurück
need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
zu Groundbreaker und die Quest erstmal abgeben.
Best of luck.
Captain, an unusual wavelength is coming through Monarch's aether wave.
The eternal is in us all. The OSI would have you believe that your place in society, indeed in the universe, is preordained. A man who works in the mines of Hephaestus, coding... When he dies young...
That was unexpected and odd. I am inclined to agree with your assessment, by which I mean I have been systemically programmed to do so.
Ist also darauf programmiert, mir recht zu geben. Okay, wir fliegen doch mal wieder zurück zu Groundbreaker. Und werden mal die anderen Quests abgeben. Ich glaube, dann kommen wir auch direkt nach Stella B und müssen nicht auf dem gefährlichen Landeplatz. Aber wir können vorher auch noch mal kurz zu unserem... Vielleicht können wir ihn ja dann schon... Da. Jetzt mit ihm reden. Achso. Verliere Säure. Hallo.
Initiating initialization sequences. Greetings, customer! This SAM unit is unable to locate your registered information. Would you like to register your SAM?
Natürlich.
Registering new owner. Captain.
Willkommen.
SAM units live to clean and clean to live. Battery levels are fully charged. Thank you, customer. SAM. We guarantee it's the only sanitation and maintenance unit you'll ever need. All SAM units travel fully assembled in a 12x12 corrugated steel box. Did you know SAM units are capable of equipping regulation-grade flamethrower nozzles? Upgrade your attachment today and get to firing away.
Gott, ich möchte ihm jetzt schon eine andere Sprachkolonie. Oh Gott, ich sollte nicht lesen und sprechen nebenbei. Sprachchip einsetzen.
Got stubborn stains. Leave them for Sam.
Okay, ich denke, wir können ihn jetzt mitnehmen. Ja. Nehmen wir ihn auch mit oder bleiben wir bei Felix und Ellie? Ja, bleiben wir. So, dann gucken wir nochmal. Geben wir mal die erste Quest ab. Ach genau, das ist die Quest sogar, wo wir, glaube ich, den Karte kriegen, um nach Stella B auf Monarch zu kommen.
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway?
Natürlich.
You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you do. What's that? Speak up now. What'd you turn up? These corporations, I tell you. Once they get an idea into their big dense heads, there's no getting it out again. Can't imagine how I'll offload this. But waste not, want not, I suppose. A shame you didn't visit old Gladys first. That would have fetched a good price. I may have thrown in a batch of my famous sugar cookies just to sweeten the deal.
Okay, das...
If
Ja.
Auntie Cleo's exporting wraps from Monarch, golly me, someone's going to be in the soup when they get caught. Bless your slippery little fingers. Isn't that just a shame? Prototype schematics go for a fair handful of bits around here.
Dass wir hätten hier praktisch alle 3 Sachen, die wir für die 3 Wissenschaftler geholt haben,
Honest to
verkaufen können.
goodness. Can't say I wasn't hoping for more, but I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your pal Gladys now. You can come visit anytime.
Muss ich den jetzt trotzdem kaufen? Nein.
Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be attacked. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the sublight offices. She's a dear. Now. Anytime, sweet. It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. I've got a lovely little throw.
Wollten wir jetzt bei ihr kaufen? Ah, haben wir jetzt gerade. Ah, ich glaube, da geht es auch um die Wissenschaftswaffen, um die geheimen. Wir hätten hier mehr zum Abgeben. Okay, also freies Radio Monarch. Sprich mit Yoka in Stellar Bay. Hier sollen wir was auf Stellar Bay kaufen. In Stellar Bay kaufen. Monarch. Ah, hier haben wir noch eine Quest.
Hey boss, if you need a tour guide, I've seen all 12 episodes of Terror on Monarch. Kind of an expert.
As long as there's paying work, you can count me in.
CNP Borston Baked Beans. Borston Baked Beans.
Hallo, da bin ich wieder.
Make this conversation worth my time, Captain.
Natürlich nicht.
Sure is. Welcome aboard, contractor.
Contractor.
One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you. Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood?
Natürlich.
Don't go looking for anything, except salvage. Just watch out. You'll do fine.
Yeah, see? We'll be fine.
Natürlich. Kaka.
Sublight's always got plenty of work. Good gig, if you don't mind with it. So, you're really running around with us now, huh?
Sure am. I'm a part of the crew now. Got my own bunk and everything.
You know, Felix, now that you're a real pirate, I should induct you into the Pirates' Code of Silence.
Ooh, the Code of Silence. What's that?
It means you agree not to talk for a very long time.
Ja, dann fliegen wir doch mal nach Monarch. Hi, Micha.
I believe
Ah,
that
hi, René.
Felix and Parvati
Wollte dich nicht stören beim
discussing the
Stream.
latest eighth
Alles
wave
gut?
serial.
Hallo Stream.
Kannst ja den Zuschauern Hallo sagen und nicht dem Stream.
Macht man das nicht so, dass man Hallo Stream
We
sagt?
are now in
So,
orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting
Ich weiß nicht, ob
skills.
du scheinst der Profi zu sein.
Achso, ich war der Profi, du hast die Technik, oder wie war das?
Nee, war das nicht irgendwie so, du das können und ich die Technik? Nee, ich weiß es nicht mehr.
Ich weiß auch nicht. Egal. Wie viel gucken denn zu?
2.
2?
Ja, 2.
Ob die hübsch sind, frage ich mich gerade.
Alle meine Zuschauer sind hübsch.
Ah.
Und das zeigt eigentlich nur, dass es nur 2 hübsche Menschen auf Twitch gibt. Ja, logisch, oder?
Ich und du.
Was?
Ich und du.
So, ich gucke ja nicht meinen eigenen Stream. Guckst du den? Bist du einer von den 2?
Nein, ich spiele noch beim Spiel.
Assassin's Creed?
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
Ich muss mal den Sound hier.
I knew it. See, I made what you'd call a logical deduction. You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes.
Kannst du mal kurz was sagen?
Monarch Stellar
hallo.
Industries,
Ja, das ist
welcome to
gut.
Stellar Bay.
Ich bin gerade eher ein bisschen, ich bin gerade auf einem neuen Planeten gelandet, der offensichtlich irgendwie von Kampfschiffen umrundet wird und deswegen kaum Besuch bekommt. Und der Offizier, der mich gerade begrüßt, ist ein bisschen komisch.
Okay.
Aw, don't be like that. I never get to do this part. Please.
Er bettelt jetzt, dass ich ihm meinen Namen sage, weil ja sonst nie jemand kommt und er so glücklich ist, dass er jetzt das praktisch das Protokoll, das Begrüßungsprotokoll machen kann.
Heißt das Doni?
Nee, er heißt Grimm, aber ist ja fast so ähnlich.
Ja.
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code.
Oh, jetzt habe ich
Ach,
meinen
hier ist
eigenen
ein Traum.
Supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill. We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago. Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Did he just say raptidons and cannibals? I can't wait.
Oh, sure. It makes Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell.
Er preist gerade den Planeten
Anyway,
an.
Mr. Sanjar's got
Wenn
lots
es
to
nicht
say
so,
on that
wenn
subject.
es sehr windig ist,
Kinda
dann
goes over my
überdeckt der
head, though.
Schwefelgeruch sogar den Fischgeruch, sagt er.
Den Fischgeruch.
Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming
Jetzt
you?
bittet er mich auch
and
noch
if
seinem
you're headed that way,
Vorgesetzten zu
maybe
sagen,
you could do me a favor.
wie schön ich die Begrüßung von ihm fand. Ne?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tosswell poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in? Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
So, jetzt gucken wir mal noch, was es so zu kaufen gibt. Frisch, neu.
Hä?
Nee, die Wissenschaftswaffe, die seltene, einzigartige Wissenschaftswaffe werden wir mal nicht verkaufen, wa? So, bevor wir uns jetzt hier weiter umsehen, würde ich die Aufnahme dann mal beenden. Dann können wir was anderes spielen.
Ja, ich hab aber noch 2 Quests, also ich brauche noch ein paar Minuten.
Jo.